Could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford wanna challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great. You know, so you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely think about Canelo right now. But I mean, if the fight come across the table, you know, I definitely take that fight. You know, I feel like, you know, 165, 168, that's more my natural weight, and it's a lot easier for me to make. So I definitely.
For his title, I'm fighting for a title, and there's the possibility he win his fight, God willing. I win my fight, God willing, and there's a possibility.
Errol Spence Jr. is back, and he's making moves. After months of silence following his loss to Terence Crawford, Spence was seen training with his former rival.
I feel for his power, probably like first, second round. You know, he's a strong dude, but you know, everybody at this top level have some type of power. But I think because my time was out, he was catching me in between shots.
I get to say I told y'all, because I've been asking for these fights for years. And y'all been saying, oh, he's too small. He's going to get this. He's going to get broken. I just had to hear all that for 5 years, really.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a bit frustrating because the people that's on the outside looking in, they didn't have an idea what was really going on. But they was just, you know, making up stuff, and the media and other people that believed him was just going with it.
Yeah.
So once we got the fight over with, it was just like a sign of relief.
And before we go into that photo,
I haven't talked about that yet.
Okay, let's talk about this. Terence Crawford's a great champion as well.
Yeah.
You're a great champion.
Yeah.
First time you've seen him in a while. What did you guys tell each other tonight?
Nah, he just said something. So I don't know. Let's there from one. I like that. I like that. You best in the business. I like that.
Been around this long.
Let's there from one.
25. Y'all gotta stop capping on me, man. The only reason I look overweight in that picture is because I had on like 3 sweaters that's cold as fuck in Japan. Like, stop it with this shit, man. I stay fit, man. You dig? Yes, sir.
No bad blood, just sweat, focus, and a mutual respect. But make no mistake, this isn't just friendly gym time. Spence told reporters he's planning a return later this year. No opponent confirmed, but one thing's clear, he's not done.
I would never want to fight him coming off an accident like that, because when I beat him, then y'all gonna say it was because of the accident. Right. He fight. He beat Danny Garcia. I was in the crowd. I said, nah, he can't beat me. That's the first time I seen Spence fight live. I said.
So you knew then when you seen that?
I'm like yeah, because you know it's different on TV than when you watching it.
Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. for providing us an unbelievable night of boxing here in Las Vegas.
The fight, but I just felt like, you know, he came prepared and he was ready and he fought a good fight.
Yeah,
he was awkward. He was patient. He was determined. He stuck to his game plan, and he did what he had to do.
I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, he started at 147. So I mean, if he doing,
say, oh well, he's money hungry. He's looking at money and he's trying to cash out and this and that. I've been getting money for years. I've been getting millions for years. And I'm not stupid with my money. As you can see, I don't buy no Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and you know what I mean, walk around with 100 people around me, and I got all this jewelry.
And in a twist no one saw coming, Spence is rooting for Crawford in his upcoming mega fight against Canelo Alvarez. If Bud wants to challenge greatness, let him, Spence said. I'll be cheering for him.
I'm about to take my belt off then.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Errol?
You don't need more than the belt. I don't know what you talking about. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm
you
gonna
don't
treat
need
you
more than the belt. I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, all right, we gonna see.
All right, we definitely gonna see.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the
it was exciting. The whole build up to it and leading up to it too. So it's something that I wouldn't change for nothing. And I'm definitely open to the rematch, and hopefully it'll be at 154 pounds.
He got caught. He should have boxed a little bit more, but things happen. You gotta learn from it. Boys broke him down and was able to stop him at the end.
Everybody's wondering what's going on with you and Terence Crawford. This fight gonna happen?
I think it's gonna happen. We both want to fight. I want to fight. He wants to fight. And, it's going down to negotiations, so I definitely going to get the fight this year, and we're going to score off this year with the biggest fight in boxing.
It is the biggest fight in boxing. Where and when, if you were guessing?
I don't know where, I don't know when, but it's definitely going to be this year.
All right.
Crawford, now chasing legacy at 168 pounds, is stepping into deep waters. But if anyone can pull off the impossible, it's Bud, the same guy who handed Spence his first loss in dominating fashion.
Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya in his prime, you can't. So who else is there right now in that stratosphere other than Canelo? There is no one else. Tell me.
No, you got people that's approaching it.
Who's even approaching it? At 54 or
not at 54. I'm just saying people in boxing. You got Inoue.
Benavidez is approaching it. I think Inoue.
Did you feel off physically or anything, or what was wrong in the fight?
Yeah, felt a little off physically, but most times I get through it. So, I thought it was gonna be just like the other times, but I couldn't kick it up a notch.
Meanwhile, some fans, and even Crawford himself, question if Spence is still Hall of Fame worthy. But legends like Jamel Herring and Yordenis Ugas have fired back, saying Spence's resume speaks for itself. Unified titles, big-name wins, comeback stories, and pay-per-view success.
What is he, Australian?
Who?
What's his name?
Ja Opetaia?
Opetaia.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he Australian or he's from like...
But it's the same weight class though, right?
No, it's cruiserweight.
He is
cruiserweight.
Yeah, he is cruiserweight. Yeah. So, I think that this fight's on time for both of you guys. Everybody wants to see Benavidez in the ring with Canelo, as do I. But I don't think Benavidez, a big boxing event, commands.
If you were to get it done, how do you get it done?
That what you said?
Yeah, if you were to get it done against Canelo, how does Crawford get it done?
The thing with Crawford, which is pretty cool, is he can kind of transform seamlessly and do different things in the ring, which is pretty cool for him. Like for an example,
Spence may have stumbled, but he hasn't fallen off. His story isn't over. Now the big question, is a rematch with Crawford at 154 off the table? Or are we witnessing the start of a new chapter built on mutual respect, not rivalry? Only time will tell.
Just tell everybody, I don't go in there looking for the knockout. I go looking for the win. But if he get out of line, he's going to be the next one down.
Line round of applause to both Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. for providing us an unbelievable night of boxing here in Las Vegas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to bring up, he is the first male
Until then, hit that like button, subscribe for more elite boxing content, and drop your thoughts in the comments.